Hey guys, I'm David Plug, and today I'm going to show you how to use the model samples. So today I'm going to be teaching you pattern chaining, kind of self-explanatory. If you press pattern 1, or you press pattern and you press 1, if you have created anything on your model samples, you should just press play and that first pattern will play. It'll play that pattern 1, right? Now we have a bunch of these patterns, and if I wanted to, I could copy this onto pattern 2 by clicking function copy, and then go into pattern 2 by clicking pattern 2 and pressing function paste to obviously paste it. Right, now what if I did that and then I modified it to something different? In fact, what if I made a bunch of changes to it and made the beat get progressive from pattern 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? Now I have pattern 2. Oh wow, we added hi-hats. Now we go to pattern 3. Bass. Alright, cool. Now what if we're playing guitar, or we're playing piano, or we're playing some sort of instrument, or we're singing and we just don't want to use our hands to play the model samples? Let's say this is a live session or something. So basically, if you don't want to press pattern 1, then press pattern 2, pattern 3, and pattern 4 like I did, you use pattern chaining, and you click pattern and you press 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And now well, from sometimes if you don't do it right, it won't get it. So you have to let go of the numbers before you let go of pattern, or if not, it won't copy what you said. Like, it won't read it. So now when it gets to the end of this, it's going to change to the next pattern. Very simple. B2. That's the bank beat. Pattern 3 now. So very self-explanatory. The only other thing you need to know is when you click function, you click on page, over here it gives you a list of things. It says mod, well, short for mode. It says length, then it says scale and change. Now I'm not going to get too into depth on scale because I don't quite understand what it means by that. Anyways, I'm going to tell you right here, mode is very simple. You click on this button and it switches between pattern and track, TRK and PTN. So track is just mode. Track means you can affect all these numbers will affect just the track. And these are the tracks. There's 6 tracks. Now mode pattern will affect the entire pattern, all 6 tracks at the same time, right? Now length is based on each trig, and a trig is each number, right? So there's 16 trigs, and that's one of these squares. And if you click page, you would jump to the next square. Now if you change the length, right, it'll basically go, that determines, like, for example, if I have this at 16, which I won't leave it there, but if I have it at 16, that will only play one time. But if I have it at 32, it'll play twice. Basically, it'll play like a bar. Each 16 is like a bar, right? Now change, I do know about change. Now change is the one that you want to know when it comes to pattern chaining, and that basically tells you how long it'll play these trigs before changing to the next pattern, right? So if I have it at 64, that means it'll play this 1 through 4, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 4 to 4, and then it'll change. Now if I have it set to, what, 64 times 2 is that 128. So now if I have it set to 128, notice how this is going to play twice before switching to pattern 2. And it goes back, keeps going. And we're at pattern 2. Notice how pattern 2 only goes for 4 and switches. Pattern 2 only goes for 4 and switches. Pattern 1 went for 8 because we changed it by grid. So I think scale kind of has to do something similar. I'm not sure, but once I mess around with that a little more, I'll let you know. But that is the basics. That is basically what pattern chaining is, and I just think it's very important to know, like, you could create an entire song just by adding that change right there, you know, and making, like, let's say a verse section for 8, a chorus section for 8, and then having a verse, having 2 verses or something, having an intro, and you know, span over like 4. You could have it on like 4 or like 8 different trigs or different patterns, and then pattern chain them. And the cool thing is, like, it's not really gonna play because there's nothing there, but you could pattern chain as many fingers as you want. You literally could just press them consecutively, apparently. Actually, I didn't even know that. As long as you hold one down, I think. Yeah, you look at that. All the way to 16 patterns. So you could really do a lot with pattern chaining. Just depends on how you want to incorporate it, and then you could also mess with it live. And that is pattern chaining. Yo, thanks guys. Appreciate all the support you've been giving me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video, or you will see this and me in the next video.